Hi everyone, Debbie here, read art. I've got here the mandala that we are going to, actually I don't have the mandala yet, but I've got the paper that we're going to draw our simplified mandala on. Now this is a beginner mandala, mainly because I'm still learning to do mandalas as well. So what you're going to have to get in front of you is, if you didn't watch the last live half an hour ago, a ruler, a lead pencil, a black marker, and 5 different size circles. Now, I've already pre-watercolored this paper. It was a bit of scrap laying around, so it can be plain or you can have one that's already got color on it. Now, my square that I'm using at the moment is 21 centimeters. So all I needed to do is get half of that. So I'm going to dab 10.5 on each side, 10.5. Then lightly, really lightly with my ruler and pencil, I'm just going to do a line so I know where the middle of my page is. So on your page, find the middle of your square of paper and make a cross. Now remember, you're only ruling that really lightly because they're going to get rubbed out anyways. So you can just see it there. Next thing I'm going to do is a line from the corner to the corner. And that will cross through my middle section. As you come on, say hi and let me know where you're watching from, and I'll see if I can work out how to look at the comments. So I think sometimes they come up a bit strange on StreamYard. Like if you don't accept StreamYard, your name doesn't come up. So I don't even know who is here commenting. But if I put it on my iPad, and my iPad here in front of me, oh, I've got to turn the volume down. And so swipe left to reveal comments. Comments on. Oh, Brody, hello. You got everything you need, Brody? Okay. So we've got our page divided up, and I'll bring it up close so you can see. You've just got lines going each direction on your page there. So that's our starting point. Then with your smallest circle that you found, now remember I said just go and find 5 things that are round. The easiest things I find are just from the kitchen. So I'm going to try and line my smallest circle up in the middle and then just trace around the outside. Now, if you have a compass for mathematics, that would be a much easier way to do this, but I don't have one. Does 2 kids count? 2 kids for what? 2 kids for roundness? I don't know. Okay, so I got our first circle down. Then I'm going to try and find where the middle of this next sink drainer is and where the middle of my page is. And It would be much easier if these were glass so I could see through them, but we're just going to give our best estimate of where the middle is. Not too bad. A little bit out. It doesn't matter. Okay. We're on to our third circle. Are you doing this with me? Let me know if I'm going too fast. I'm still trying to get these. Oh, here it is. Oh, 2 kids, yeah. Well, that's how many kids I had. Okay, so let's go and try and get the middle for this. Now, what is throwing me out a little bit is having this background already painted in circles because they're not even. So it's throwing me out a little bit, but so far, so good. So this is what I'm up to now. I've got 3 different circles drawn. There's my cross section. There's my first circle, second circle, third circle. Okay, I'm up to my bowl. I want to find the middle approximately. Now, if I put this on the page and line it up from the edges, that might be the easiest way to work out where the middle is for that one. So around I go. And then my last one. It's a little bit big. I think I'm just going to have 4 circles. So if you've got smaller circles, you could have 5, but on my page, the circle's coming right to the edge and it's coming up here. So I want to stay with my full circle. All right. So once you have those circles done, we need to start thinking about, okay, what are we going to put in the middle of our mandala? Now, there's plenty of different shapes and things you can do, but I want to start in the middle here, and I want to go up to my first line. So all I'm going to do is start in the middle, and I'm going to do like a upside down teardrop. And I'm going to do it straight in my black marker just so it's easier for you to see on the camera. But if you're not confident with what you're doing, just use your pencil, and then at the end you can go over it with a black marker when you're happy with it. So basically everything that I do here is going to be the same, and I'm going up to the line. So here's my line here. One side's going on this side of the line, and then it's coming back down on the other side of the line, all into the middle. And I'm going to try and get them all as even as I can in size. So you could do the same shape as this, or you could do it upside down, or circles, or lots of other designs. Okay, so that's my beginning. Are you ready to move on? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is say, okay, here's my second line where my circle starts for my first circle. What am I going to do between here and here for each one? So I might start here in the middle where this line starts, go up to the top and meet down where the other line finishes. And I'm going to do that all the way around. So up to the line and down to the other line. Now this is a little bit off because my circles weren't exactly in the middle, but if you're using a compass, you'll have exact circles. Okay, so there's my next one. How you going, Brody? And who else is on here? I can see there's 2 people. Who else is here? Okay, let's move on to the next one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do the basic shapes to begin with, but then at the end I'm going to come back and add the detail in. So the next one, my next line starts here for my circle. So then I'm going to think, okay, how am I going to get a shape to that line? So what I might do here is come down and around to the middle of each one. So I start at the next circle and then I'm bringing my line down to the middle of each one that's underneath it. So this is just a simple drop down and around, drop down and around and meet up to where the other one finished. Just like a flower pattern, I guess. I don't know the names of what these are, but you can probably call them whatever you want. Okay, how's yours looking so far? Don't forget at the end too to take a photo of your finished one and pop it in the comments underneath so we can admire each other's. I'm just repeating exactly the same pattern all the way around. Okay, now we've got the next one. So for this one, I think I will, from the middle of here, come up and around and back down, just like our middle section, up and around and back down. So I'm going right up until the edge of the circle. And the great thing about these mandalas are there's no right or wrong way to design them. You can do whatever you like. Okay, and then for my final background section, I'm thinking I could either go out and around like that, or I could come up and around like that. Maybe I'll do one of each. Okay, let's try this. So this one, I'm going to go halfway up and just around So every second one, I'm going to do that on just every second one. Oh, that was a bit wonky, that one. Okay, so up. Okay, and then for the next one, I might go right up to the top. So we're just joining that to what you already have there. Are you keeping up? Type yes if you're keeping up. Does that mean you're not? Okay, I'll just keep going. So on the short ones here, I'm going to make that a double, I think. So I'm just going to draw another line just above it and bring that down. Oh, is Luna doing it too? I'll slow down a bit then. Okay, so I'm having a double line here. Hi, Bose.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm just coming to check it out.
Do you like it?
Yes, it's lovely.
Do you want to do one?
Oh, it drives me crazy.
It's relaxing.
Landscapes are relaxing.
Have you got a landscape you're working on that you want to show?
I have, but I don't know if I want to show it.
Okay. So it is getting there. Now what we're going to do, this is what it looks like close up. What we're going to do now is start adding details in. So there's lots of different ways you can do details. There's stripes, there's circles, there's swirls, anything actually that you can imagine you can do inside of these shapes here. So the first thing I might do is come to these ones here, and I think a circle would look good inside each of those. So what I'm going to do is just make a circle, and I'm going to do it on every second one first to make sure that I like it. Yeah, that's not too bad. But this one here, I think I'll do something different. So this one here, I'm going to draw a line where the circle is. So now I've got the open section. It looks a bit like a big toe, doesn't it? An open section, and then the closed section, every second one. Now with the closed section, what I'm going to do is lines. So I'm going to do that for each bit that's closed. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. Then, excuse me, what I'm going to do with these top bits here is just put in little circles. So all around the edge of the inside. I'm just going to draw little circles. And I have to think about, okay, what's going to happen in either here or the next one here. So inside here, I think I'm just going to have a line coming up with a circle on the end. So each one of these from the middle, I'm going to do all of them the same. Line coming out, following your line that you drew. You're back. Yes.
Lovely.
I'll finish it. So this is what it's looking like so far. And then I've got this empty space here that looks kind of odd. So I have to work out, okay, what am I going to do in that section there? And I might just do another circle just to fill up that little gap. Another circle and another circle. Then inside that circle, I'm going to color in a little dot inside each of those circles. And then I'm back to these bigger circles. So on the outside, I'm going to do a little design. And then on the inside of the circle, I think I'm going to do a swirl. So this is what we're looking like so far. And all of these, you can put any design or pattern inside of, whatever you think will work for your picture. So these ones here, I'm going to do like a snail swirl. Actually, I might even join it to the circle. And these ones here, I'm just going to put 3 little lines in. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. And I'll just have a little rest here so you can catch up. So basically what I've got happening are the curves, circles, and lines. So for consistency, basically what I'm going to do, all these other bits and pieces here are all going to consist of the curves or the lines as well. So first thing I'm going to do is probably just put lines in these outside ones here. Now, if you're going for perfection, you want to count your lines and make sure all your things have the same number, but this is a simple beginner's one, so we're not worried about perfection here. Next thing I'm going to do on the inside of these ones, I need to work out, okay, what am I going to do here? So I think I might do another circle here so it comes over like it's a teardrop on the side. So that's just basically making a arc and joining it up with the edge. Are you sending me Lena's work, Brody? I can't watch the video at the moment, but I just heard it come through. Okay, so that's what I've just added, those sections here to every second one. Now, I need to think, okay, what am I going to do with these bigger sections that don't have anything in it? I need to add some sort of design to make that more interesting, really. So since I've put those, I might do another one. How will I do it? Yeah, I might do another one coming up there. So I want to go up and then bend it around and bring it down like a teardrop. So I'm going to do that for every second one again.
You've got a customer.
I've got a customer. Can you put that on the... Oh, that's so good. I don't know if you can see this, but here's our granddaughter doing her mandala.
And the phone's next to us, so she's looking at the phone.
Oh, how cute is that? A little artist in training. That's super cute, Brody. Okay, so coming up around. She loves her art, doesn't she? And one more. Okay, so here's where we're at the moment. It's getting there. Next thing we want to do is probably put a circle inside each of those ones. And just going to colour in. Oops. Colour in my circle now. In these ones here, I probably want some sort of design behind this to make it more interesting. So I think I'm just going to go with the same as what I've got in here in the middle. And that is just, well, actually I could do another thing here. Actually, that's what I might do. I've still got a line up here that I could use to join things. So I might just go from the middle here and down. So I'm not going right up to the edge. I'm just going, and I'll do this on all of them. Actually, this part shows how uneven my circles are, but that's fine. Because if they were even, these would all be the same, but they're definitely not. All right, so now back to decorating. I've done all those ones, so I'm going to do the same in here. Circle, just bringing it all together so it looks like it's supposed to be together. And I might also do the same thing in all of these. And don't forget, when you're finished your mandala, all you need to do is, if you haven't already painted your paper, all you need to do is just get your rubber. Make sure you rub out all those lines before you start painting, or else your lines will be there for good. Rub all your lines out and then just wash it over with some watercolor paint, or use some colored pencils or markers to color it in to make it beautiful. Okay, so these I'm just going to draw lines on. Once you know how to do your basic mandalas like these ones, well, the possibilities are endless. You can start doing whatever design you want, coloring it however you want, and then going down the shop, grabbing a frame and frame it and put it on your wall. All right. This is all full on the inside here, so now I need to start worrying about the outside and what I'm going to do here. So there's something missing here, I'm feeling like. Don't really know what I want to do here yet. I don't know, maybe a larger sort of circle design. So I just want 3 on each side. Okay, then maybe something in here or in here. I'll go back to the middle, what we had in the middle here, a line and a circle, line, circle, and I'll do that for all of these sections. So mandalas are great for taking your mind off things too when you've got a bit of stress happening, because they're very calming because you have to focus. Okay, so I'm really looking at these outside ones now, what I can put inside of there. I might do a drop the other way. So start with the point, drop it down, back up to a point. And then with those lines here, I'll do my lines going up. And I'm nearly finished, I think. How are you guys going? Nearly finished? Okay, and then I'm going to do my circle on the end. And I think the only thing I really need now is just something inside these sections here, just to finish it off. Might do another swirl. These ones aren't really attaching to anything except themselves, so. And along here, I think I'm just going to do dots on the inside. Just however many fit. You'll see some of these are like 4 dots and some of them are 8. And that's because, like I said, I didn't get my cross sections exactly right with, actually I got my cross sections right, but my circles, the things that I used for my circles weren't all centered properly, which is why I've got different sizes along here. And why it's recommended that you use one of those maths compass things if you're going to get right into mandalas. If you're just going to do it as a quick thing like that, it's still fine. I think it still looks good. And then I'm just going to finish this bit off, I think, with something. What can I do? Maybe 1, 2, 3. That's a weird 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just shows you can put anything on a mandala. It doesn't really matter. And looks a bit like a carrot now. I'm just going to go circle and down just to make it look like it's a pattern instead of a carrot. Actually, I don't know what I was thinking by doing those 3 little lines on top. That's weird. To finish it off, I might just do a line over top and then a couple of lines down the side so it doesn't look so weird. What did I do? That one. Oh, that's different. That's why. So with this one, I'll just make it like it's a sunshine. This one, I forgot. I did every second one different, didn't I? I'm trying to fix mistakes at the moment. I've gone into damage control.
Mistakes make an artwork. They're meant to be there.
Yeah, well, these ones weren't. And because I did it in pen instead of lead pencil, I can't rub it out. And that was a sunshiny one, wasn't it? Okay. Well, that doesn't look too bad. I think I've fixed it, except this one. Forgot to do the dots. Okay. So I think I'm done. You could add more to that or take things away from it, but overall, not too bad. So now, get your rubber out, and basically all you need to do now is where you see your lines that you drew earlier. I can't see a lot of them because most of mine's taken up. You're just going to go through and very lightly just rub those lines back out. Get them off the corners. If you've already painted it with watercolor, you just have to be careful because your rubber will take some of the watercolor paint off. So just do the rubbing in a pattern that will complement your watercolor. So if I just did a straight line there, you'd just see a straight line like that one there. So if I rub it like that, it'll look like it's going around in a circle, which would be more complementary to a mandala. So maybe try rubbing in a circle if you've already painted the background. If you haven't painted the background yet, it doesn't matter. You can do it however. Okay. And the last thing you're going to do is sign your name down the bottom and hang it on your wall. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. Make sure you post your mandalas underneath in the comment section of this. And I look forward to seeing all your creations. See you next time. Bye.